Hey guys, and welcome to Quickies. Today we are talking about the things you shouldn't be doing in the Big 25. Because we're TikTok kids now.
Yeah, we're all Gen Alpha. What did you say earlier? We just need to wear a hat.
Yeah, we just have
now
to
we're
wear
Gen Alpha.
backwards hats.
Whoa.
Well,
Oh, shit. Well, in that case.
That's a frontwards hat.
Yep, not Gen Alpha anymore.
You're a ghost.
I am a ghost.
Um,
Speaking of ghosts.
we mentioned one before this.
Yeah,
that
and
came up
I
with this
have
idea.
no idea what it was.
Oh, no.
So I hope you remember it.
Using Facebook Lite.
Oh, yeah.
First off, I think we could agree. We should probably stop using Facebook in 2025.
Oh, that is
But
a
if
good
you're
one.
gonna use Facebook,
Yeah.
use the dog version.
Sierra. God.
Yeah.
listen,
God.
man. I didn't know how to change it, but I'm dark now.
You're not helping our case of us not being old
Yeah,
by
I was
saying
going
you
to
don't know
say.
how to change.
I don't
the
even
settings
have
in
an
Facebook.
Android, and I figured it out in 2 minutes.
I mean, I could have figured it out
Use
if I
settings, dark mode.
Yeah, that's it. I think you might
Okay.
go to like personalization or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
But that's what
It's
started
fine,
this whole
guys.
topic is I saw Sierra on Facebook and it was the light version. I said, unless you're, sorry, Mom, but the age of my mom or anything else, you should probably just kill yourself and not use it. I stand by that. Anybody who does that or any kid that flosses, does the floss dance at on the big screen at like MLB parks or NFL parks, I always just tell them to kill themselves.
Honestly, that's solid.
Yep.
I agree with that.
There's an episode
Stop
of
flossing in 2025.
Ooh, yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
guys. There's an episode of Bluey that they floss. It's like the
Kill
kids are
themselves.
video
Bluey should kill
chatting.
himself.
Yep.
Bluey's a girl.
Easy.
Herself.
Wait, really?
They're both
Really?
girls.
Herself.
Wow, I didn't
They,
know
well,
that.
they video chat their grandparents, and the one is upset because she's saying that the grandparents can floss, and then the other one's like, grandparents can't floss. So then she goes and gets upset in her room, and then the other one teaches grandma and grandpa how to floss. So then they all start flossing, and the
Wow.
other one's happy again.
Flossing is a bad dance, but it's really important for your gum health.
That's something you should be doing in
So make
2025.
sure you are
Every day.
flossing in 2025.
Wow, I can't think of maybe a worse 10 minutes of television than that.
Bluey? Just the entire show.
No, just that episode.
I
I think Bluey's good for the overall community, but that episode in particular, I rather gouge both my eyes out than watch that. So,
Do you remember when Ninja flossed?
yeah, at the New Year's Eve thing.
Yeah.
Not seeing enough movement out there.
Jeez, we should have canceled that guy then.
He sucks now.
He's
he
still
plays
doing stuff.
Well, he plays Marvel Rivals now, and
Badly.
he badly.
And
yeah.
I don't understand. Like, he's such a high rank. He's just being carried.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually was in a comment section on TikTok with someone that was like saying how he's actually a really good player and Tim the Tapman's the bad one. And I'm like, dude, you can't be real. Like, this is a bot I'm talking to. But anyways, man, something else you shouldn't be doing in the big 2025. Well, we don't talk politics or religion, so I won't even touch that.
You know what? I'll be brave. You shouldn't be killing yourself. We've said it a lot this episode, but mental health is very important.
Yes.
And just like, when you consider doing it, just don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just you should
Just watch an episode of Quickies instead.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Like, subscribe, and don't kill yourself. That's the motto right there.
Exactly. We'll get that on a t-shirt.
I'm game for that.
$25 each.
Yep, that's in the budget. All coming out of Eric's
You can get it on a
wallet.
hoodie for $69.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I like that idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should have Eric do that when he finally brings us our coffee and donuts. You're never gonna hear the
He's
end
never
of that.
gonna
It's
do it.
been it's been weeks.
It's been
It's been
so
months.
As I
long.
said, it's like been like 2.5 months.
My bones require donuts
Yeah,
to stay strong.
yeah. It's the calcium that we all need.
The calcium we need.
Oh man, what's something else? Hateful to someone that isn't like you.
That was brave too.
That-
that was brave too.
That's teetering on the
Actually.
point of certain topics, but I'm not just going to go in depth about that. Just, stop being piece of shit in 2025. There you go.
Unless you're actually like Native American or Samoan or anything, stop getting tribal tattoos.
Ooh.
They're done. No more tribal
Yeah.
tattoos. Eric looks like he wants one right now.
Some edgy like white dude like, ooh yeah, it's good.
Yeah. No more tribal tattoos. If you were born in like Arkansas, you don't need a tribal tattoo.
Yeah, that's just cringy, little farm boy. Like,
Yeah.
why don't you go fuck a cow or something instead?
Exactly.
That's what you shouldn't be doing in 2025 either. Ooh, and if you're from the state of Alabama, your cousin in 2025 shouldn't be doing that either.
Solid advice.
Man, I love this topic that we
You haven't
just.
said much.
Yeah,
Yeah, because I don't have anything.
no, you gotta
We
come
didn't
up with
really
something.
talk about this before starting.
We didn't.
So-
We didn't think it through.
no.
I mean, you came
We'll
up with
just
this
wait
like
on-
20
I'm
minutes
just
ago.
here.
Honestly, I'm just thinking. in
You shouldn't
general.
come unprepared to a podcast episode in 2025.
Ooh,
That's a good one.
I like that,
That's a good
and
one.
I think also you should not sit in the basement for 20 minutes before the rest of us come down here and not set up anything. And then the
In
one person,
2025,
yeah, and then the one person that does live here that always sets it up has to do it, or else it doesn't get done. I think that's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just putting that out there.
Just
no one
spitballing,
in
yeah.
particular.
Yeah. That's not aimed at a specific producer with a beard,
Yeah, no glasses,
glasses,
wearing
messy
black
hair
Crocs. Yeah.
Right now.
Yeah, I don't know. Weird.
Weird.
Man, you guys will have to tell me how this episode does, especially after all that, because I don't watch our content.
I watch it religiously. I used to watch it on 2 accounts, but I haven't had time for that. So one account, me. Yeah.
Maybe that should be something I stop in the big 2025 is not watching our content.
It does make me very self-conscious about my laugh. I hate it.
That's fair.
Every time I laugh in an episode, I want to step in front of a bus, which we said you shouldn't do in 2025. So,
It's only fair.
yeah.
God, I don't know.
Meth.
Whoa, pump the brakes here, Fox and friends.
I'm sorry. Crack.
Here at Quickies, we do support meth. No, I'm just kidding.
You know what? No more whippets. It's lame.
Oh my god.
Nobody thinks you're tough if you're doing whippets.
smoking an aerosol can, something
Yeah.
like that. Yeah, no.
You're telling me you use a what's that cream you put on
Yeah,
pie? Whipped cream?
Cool Whip.
You
It's
put
pie cream.
you take the
Pie
air out of a Cool Whip container and you think it's cool?
Yeah.
You think you're tough for
Yeah,
that?
just-
No.
Oh, my biggest pet peeve, and this should have stopped a number of years ago. Backing into spots, especially in a place that you don't need to do that in, like a grocery store. The amount of people that I see that do that, like, dude, there's so many spots that you can just pull through, like at Walmart or Meijer or wherever. But like some I understand, like if you have a big truck or something like that, which we all know you're compensating for your small penis, but I get that in some instances for concerts or certain events. But like you drive a little rinky dink car or like your Mini Cooper, you're backing into a spot, like really?
I would never.
Yeah, no, fuck that.
Our producer, allegedly, or somebody in this room that's maybe behind the
yeah.
camera,
We can't.
drives a really big truck. And I would understand if he backed into a spot.
No, not him. He doesn't get that pass.
I don't understand
Veto.
it at grocery stores because you're making it harder to get to your trunk.
Yep. It doesn't make any sense.
And I hate the people that are like, well, it's easier to get out. It's like you're inconveniencing the person behind you.
Yeah.
If somebody's behind you and
Yeah.
you stop and back out, they might be too close.
Yeah.
Then you have an issue.
Yeah. It's fine if it's like you're not in a busy area, you want to do that. Okay. But again, if you're doing that in a non-busy area, you're telling me there wasn't a spot where you could just pull through and do that. I had to tell my mom that a number of years ago where she would only, like, if there was an empty parking space in front of her where she would park, I'm like, why are you not pulling through? So you can just, and she was like, what are you talking about? I was like, there's no space. There's space there. Because then otherwise you have to back out. And so now anytime I'm with her in the car, she always be like, look, I'm going to do a pull through. Mom, you really shouldn't watch this episode. But
Stop buying Fiats. They're ugly. I don't like them. You know what? Stop buying Teslas because they're also ugly. It's not even the politics of it or the fact that people are firebombing the cars. It's because they're hideous. Have you ever seen a Tesla and been like, that's a nice looking car?
not with the Cybertruck.
The
no.
That's what I was
Cybertruck's
about to say.
hideous. That maybe it looks like a child drew a picture of a truck and they used that for the design.
Well, look at
You
the
know?
guy who produced
Yeah.
them. I mean,
And the panels fall off, which I think is
yeah,
hilarious.
they got all like 8,000 trucks got recalled because
It's
of that.
insane that the panels fall
yeah,
off while people are
yeah.
driving.
Like the front ones too. Like you just can't.
Yeah.
Trying to think of something else. I actually had a couple of them. I don't remember. I don't know.
Maybe if you would have said them out loud, we remember.
I know. It's trying to think if there's like a bad like show or movie or I don't know. Oh, I got one. Easy one. Stop listening to AJR in the big 2025.
Stop listening to AJR.
Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
That and 21 Pilots.
I don't like Fall Out Boy that much either. We could
Yeah,
talk
maybe just
about
that whole like kind of
That entire
weird
genre,
sub
yeah.
genre of like
all of the
rock.
cringe music.
Yeah.
If I hear Baby Shark again this year, I'm offing myself.
Again, we don't promote
We
killing
don't
yourself,
promote that.
but
But call to action. If somebody plays that song in front of me again, it's happening.
here I'll get us
What
demonetized.
if, what
real
if I
quick.
just started singing it instead of playing it?
I think instead of myself, I have to. I can't say it because of YouTube, you know, but
I've got people to take care of.
you-
I mean, if you're
They've
coming
gotta
after,
figure it
if you're
out.
coming after me, it might be
They've-
self defense.
They've got to figure it out. It might be self-defense because of the song you're singing. For me, it would be self-defense.
I don't know if that would stand up in a
Defending
courtroom.
my ears.
Defending my ears.
For the past few
Well-
days, every time I drive by a cop car, I look at it and I say, I punch cops.
You should get that as a bumper sticker on the back of your car. Just a little fucking Mini Cooper that just says "I punch cops."
I don't know where this came from.
I mean,
It's just been happening.
you got to
I feel
assert
like
some
we're scraping
dominance.
the bottom of the barrel here.
I listen, man.
What
I'm
you should
just
do
here.
in 2025
Oh.
is subscribe to Quickies and watch our episodes and like them and comment
Yeah.
and share it with your friends and your grandparents and cousins and stuff.
That
Share
way
it
we
to
make
your
lots of
preacher.
money.
That way we make some money. Honestly, it's not even about the money. I want to be famous. I want to be on a billboard.
I mean, we could make that happen. Even
We could
without,
make it happen. You can win billboards. But other than that, I think that's it for this episode, guys.
Like, comment, share all the YouTube stuff. Tell us what you think people should stop doing in the big 2025. And we'll see you next time.